charged with disturbing the peace, inciting to riot, assault, and battery, and several other equally serious violations of the law of the city. Now, is there anyone here to speak on your behalf? I say, is there anyone here to speak on your behalf? This is Dolly Levi, counselor at law.
Your Honor, the defense rests.
What?
No, there is no need to call witnesses, ladies and gentlemen. When I see upon that bench a brow that gleams with honor, a pair of snow-white whiskers that bristle with fair play, and a nose. I ask you to look at that nose, ladies and gentlemen, a nose that shines in the night like a flaming beacon of justice. Would you mind turning this way a bit, Your Honor, so we can get a better look at your beacon? The true living symbol of this great land, e probiscus unum. Your Honor, I ask for the freedom of my clients and a verdict of guilty for the one culprit, Horace Vandergelder of Yonkers, New York.
Dolly!
The one man responsible for grievous charges of willful destruction on private property.
A cut in torn, a weight to bruised, and a solid gold cut bent.
Cruelty to a poor, unfortunate minor. Would you mind repeating that, dear?
Mrs. Levi, if it pleases the court, I have something to say.
I was just about to call you, Mr. Hackle. Go right ahead.
Cornelius Hackle, if you dare testify against me, you'll be discharged.
You've already done that, Mr. Vandergelder.
I'll do it again.
You've already done it again, too. But even if you hadn't, I'd still say what I have to say. I don't know much about disturbing the peace or inciting to riot, but I do know one thing, and that's what happened to me tonight, which is the most important thing that could happen to a man. Might have never happened to me if I had followed your orders and stayed in Yonkers, New York. Your Honor, I'm talking about none other than love.
What? You mean to tell me that after 33 years, you fall in love because you take one evening off?
Oh no, Mr. Vandergelder. I didn't fall in love with Mrs. Irene Malloy of this city in just an evening. An hour. Even less than that. What's less than a minute?
A second.
Even less than that.
A moment.
That's it. A moment. I'll go slowly so you can get it all down. It only takes a moment for your eyes to meet, and then your heart knows in a moment you will never be alone again. I held her for an instant, but my arms felt sure and strong. It only takes a moment to belong a whole life long. Isn't the world full of wonderful things? There I sat, cooped up in Yonkers for years and years, and all the while, wonderful people like Mrs. Malloy were walking all around me, and I didn't know them at all. I don't know if you can see it from where you're sitting. Well, for instance, the way her eye and forehead and cheek come together up here. Can you? I tell you, a fine woman is the greatest work of God on earth. You can talk all you like about the Niagara Falls or the pyramids, but they aren't in it at all. Of course, I've seen women before. But today, I spoke to one equal to equal. And they're so different from men. And awfully mysterious, too. Your Honor, I bet you could know a woman for 100 years without knowing whether she really liked you or not. Today, I've lost so many things. My job, my future, everything that people say is important, but I don't care. Even if I have to dig ditches for the rest of my life. I'll be a ditch digger who once had a wonderful day.
I missed a few words back there, Mr. Hackle. Right after it only.
Horace of Yonkers, New York. Dismissed. You're free, my children. Go! Go!
Well, Horace, there's your life. Without niece, without bride, without clerks, and without your purse. I guess there's just one more thing I'm going to have to say.
If it's asked me to marry you, Dolly Levi, never! Not in a million years, under no circumstances, will I ever marry you.
That wasn't it at all, Horace. All I wanted to say was... Goodbye.
What?
Goodbye. Horace, I failed. And when a woman fails, there's nothing else she can say but... Goodbye. 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 Don't try and stop me, Horace, please. Wave your little hands and whisper so long, dearie. You ain't gonna see me anymore. But when you discover that your life is dreary, don't you come a-knocking at my door, for I'll be all dolled up and singing that song that says, you dog, I told you so. So wave your little hands and whisper so long, dearie, dearie, should have said so long ago, because you treated me so rotten and rough. I've had enough of feeling low. So wave your little hands and whisper so long, dearie, dearie, should have said so long ago. For I can hear that choo-choo calling me on to a fancy new address. Yes, I can hear that choo-choo calling me on board that Happiness Express. I'm gonna learn to dance and drink and And on those cold winter nights, you can snuggle up to your cash register. It's a little lumpy, but it rings. Don't come a knocking, I'll be all dolled up and singing that song that says you died. I told you so. So, Horace, you will find your life a sad old story when you see your dolly shuffle off to glory. I should have said so long ago.
And I wouldn't marry you, Dolly Levi, if you were the last woman on earth. Not if you asked me 1,000,000 times. I didn't need you before, and I don't need you now. Dolly Levi, you go your way, and I'll go mine.